This was a tough one for us, but you got to give a lot of credit to Evansville. Obviously, shooting the lights out. They had a ton of energy, especially when we went into that overtime period. I think it took us a little bit too long to get started, and then obviously, what I do like, I like our assists. I like the way that we rebounded the basketball for the most part. What I don't like is obviously the turnovers and their shooting percentage. So. Turnovers were a little too tough for us today. We had 4 people in double figures. I couldn't be more proud of these 2 women sitting next to me who I thought did some really nice things for us today, obviously in the scoring column and the rebounding column, and we're only going to get better. It just hurts really bad right now.
Questions for the players? Brent?
Coach, just take through maybe just the whole mindset of that was a school record for them for 3-pointers.
Sure.
And there's a feeling probably if they hit it in that first half, well, they got to cool off at some point. As you're watching that unfold, what was kind of going through your mind of their shooting?
Well, they're a good 3-point shooting team. They really are, and I know they hit a record tonight, but I think a lot of that was we didn't do what we needed to do, and we gave them some open shots, and they hit those open shots. Not everybody does. Usually our 3-point shooting defense is pretty good, but tonight it wasn't. And, sometimes when you just shoot it and you let it go, it gets contagious. I think this is also a night that playing the night before maybe benefited you a little bit because you didn't have any rust. I mean, they got all their rust off in a game ago last night, and I think that's part of it.
Mandy, just talk about it. 20-win season, second in the Valley, but this is kind of the reality of postseason basketball a little bit. Maybe take away what your feelings are right now.
That's just a tough loss for us. We had a good conference season, but none of that matters coming tournament time. We're 0-0. We expected better out of our team, and we didn't pull it out tonight, and it's tough. It hurts.
Becca, just talk about one thing. You had some big shots to even get it to overtime. How long did it take, maybe just as a team, to kind of get in that rhythm where, okay, you were more comfortable? Because by late in the game, you were scoring more as a team.
I'm not really sure. It obviously took too long for us to get in a rhythm. I think part of that had to do with our defense. I think our defense fuels our offense, and we weren't getting stops, and we let that affect us too much on the offensive end. We got it going, but that doesn't matter when we still can't get stops on the other end. So it's just a tough pill to swallow, but yeah.
Any more questions for the players? No, you guys are free to go. Questions for the coach right here?
The 29 turnovers. That's probably the other number that jumps out a lot of it. Coach Epps talked about how he wanted to do it in a sense, not for the turnover, but the fatigue. What was kind of leading to the turnovers, do you think, for you guys?
Leading to the turnovers, I think we tried to go for a few too many home run plays instead of just kind of going for singles. And I know that sounds simple, but we threw the ball out of bounds. There were so many times where we did things like that. So to me, what that says is we didn't have our team prepared. Now, half of our production, for the most part, has never been here before. And this is a tough lesson for them to learn, and in a very tough way. So I do think that as much as you try to prepare, the experience really prepares you. We didn't quite have that yet. And the other part is we obviously just didn't have them prepared, and that comes on coaching.
There was that one possession, end of regulation. You've let the girls kind of control it and run things before. Were you looking for anything particular on that last possession, or just kind of take me through at the end of regulation?
We let them make a few reads. We did have, obviously, a quote-unquote play that we ran. I don't know if we could have gotten a better shot, to be honest, a one-on-one shot, and it didn't go down. And you know what? That kid has gotten us so many big shots. If you had asked me again to put the ball in her hands, I'd do the same thing. I'd do the same play and make the same read again. And you know what? She'd probably make it 9 out of 10 times. And tonight was her 1 out of 10 that she didn't. And you know what? That kid I would go to bat with anybody.
Any other
Anything else?
questions? Nope. Thank you, Coach.